than me learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
You just make. Let's do it
via Discord. I don't know if you think it's good content. Sure,
fun.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Let me do it next week. The Maddox AI. Fuck, Charles. I'm sorry. He says it's 10 minutes of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's do it next week.
Okay.
Let's do it next week.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm
I'll
sorry
do it.
for telling you to come today. I had no idea that would go that long. I have Maddox AI shit too, and I have news. We have news. Mint and Dalish are here. I'm sorry, Charles. It's been a rough day.
Has it?
It's just been terrible.
Oh, okay.
The control key is missing.
Yeah, that's a bitch. What are we doing?
The Maddox election night stuff. Hold on.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
voicemails?
This is Maddox's.
What he usually does, right?
Talking about what he did on election night.
Yeah. Got it.
You know, it was a rough time for non-patriots.
Gotcha.
So this is
okay.
A recap of what Maddox. You remember what
see.
you were doing on election night? I was drunk on the Ralph retort.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, arguing about stuff. You know. Here we go. Let's hear what Maddox.
Okay.
Let's hear what Maddox was up to.
Sure.
Oh my God. Wow. That election was a lot to process. I had an insane night on election night, but first I want to clear the air. I have a message for all Trump voters. Let me find my notes. Ah, there they are. Ahem. Fuck you, 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 and fuck you. Hope you're happy with destroying this country. Again.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. That's funny, Maddox. That's what he used to do.
Yeah, I guess it kind of was.
Instead of like arguing a nickel and dime, like arguing over minutia.
Seriously, how did you vote for that madman? Even Vito knows Trump is a bad guy, and we all know what Vito is into. And by that, I mean kids. Anyway, me and all my pals went out to vote. Then we decided to chill at our cool hangout. They were even going to let me sleep over, which is awesome because I just got evicted. This election was important to me and my pals because a lot of us are LGBTQ and concerned about still being able to have abortions. Despite the importance of this election, the night began carefree, with drinking and snacks brought by me.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't believe that at all.
All right.
Then the nightmare began. Slowly, the America I knew and loved transformed before our eyes, becoming red and scary as the night went on. My friends began weeping, and we all held each other. We were minorities, not literally, but spiritually. We all knew what was coming. Our collective fate sealed by this crimson monster with an orange head, like those monsters out of Resident Evil, but more like President Evil. The Dorito in chief was going to send us all to camps, our sobs becoming a requiem for democracy. Because this is how democracy dies, with the bad guy getting the most votes anyone has ever gotten.
Yeah, true. That is how democracy dies.
Things grew more dire for not racist America. Then I noticed something was off. My Dragon Quest keychain buddy was missing. I checked my friend's car and found nothing. It could only be at the polling station we voted at. I decided to leave to retrieve my priceless collectible. I promised my friends I would return after rescuing my buddy. What should have been a simple bike ride became something terrible, as I discovered an insidious conspiracy to steal the presidential election. Unthinkable.
So he's getting his slime time guy, that little slime figurine.
I see.
On
That's
his
what
keychain.
that got
Wow.
it. Okay.
The first thing I noticed that was off was that the polling station was already closed. It should have been open for another hour. I tried to ask a worker to let me in, but he didn't speak English. He spoke Russian. That was the second thing tipped me off something was rotten in Denmark. And by that, I mean America. That was a reference. A door was left open as two more Russians were taking a smoke break. I snuck in. I couldn't believe what I saw. They were shredding ballots. And I saw an evil man was using an insidious device. It was a pen with 8 straws attached to it. At the end of each straw was another pen. This allowed the evil man to fill out 9 ballots for Trump at a time. That man, I am unfortunately acquainted with. It was Sean.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Sean took a break from destroying democracy to use his evil voter fraud invention to write the N-word 9 times at the same time. It was the most racist thing I have ever seen. I confronted Sean and asked him why he would do this. The forging votes part, the writing the N-word part, can only be chalked up to racism. Sean looked me in the eye, and with the fury of Thor, he shouted, "I hate women! Also, I don't want Dick to eat his book. That might be poisonous, and he is my friend." End quote. I was shocked, but not surprised.
Wow.
Boy.
I told Sean forging votes in California in one
believe he
polling
saw all
station wouldn't
that.
make a difference. Sean smugly explained that the fans of Guitar Talk were doing this to polling stations across the country. He had shipped clones of his Super Sean pen to all of them. He insisted there was nothing I could do against his legion. I stood my ground and told Sean I would tattle on him to the whole world. Sean told the Russians to shoot me.
Okay.
What happened?
Here's the conclusion. Let's see here.
Thankfully, California has common sense gun control, so his goons only had 3 bullets. They all missed because they were already drunk from vodka. Celebrating too early, of course. I ran outside, I got to my bike, and they pursued me. They ran me into a ditch. I woke up this morning with a terrible headache, but I won't rest until I stop Trump from being sworn in and Sean is behind bars. I'll even put off getting a job until I accomplish those
Now
two
I'm going to
things.
jail?
You going to jail?
No, I'm going to
Stealing
jail.
votes in California. How could you do that?
I don't know. I mean, I blacked out.
They're still counting them here. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, sure.
How long does it take to count
Well, I
those
don't know.
votes?
I mean, it's not going to
Guess
change.
a while.
Yeah, I mean, a little, they've got, 3 people in some counties, I guess.
Yeah. Changes the House seats, though.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They're finding new vote. They're tipping, tipping House races.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, Republican was winning. Michelle Steele was up, and then, day 18 of counting. Whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Flipped it over. Yeah, they cure the ballots. They call the people of ineligible ballots and then say, "Who did you mean to vote to Democrat?"
Right.
And they go, "Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cured. Ballot cured. Okay. Check out Hellephant. Go buy Hellephant the comic at Indiegogo. That's what does he go by? Johnny Rocket. John, can you get me through